Hi everybody and welcome back. We took a week off. I have some time off from work and I was losing track of the days, and it was nice to not have to plan anything since we're not going out anywhere anyway. So it is now New Year's Eve. It's been a relatively quiet couple of weeks. She had a birthday a couple weeks ago, so we had her 3-year checkup. She had a dentist appointment and she got mouth x-rays for the first time, and she did amazing. She got 2 prizes from the dentist because she was so good. And one of them is this cool ring, the princess heart ring. So yeah. All right. And like I said, it's New Year's Eve. And what we're making today is something that David usually has during the holidays. In English, it's sugar pie, and en français, c'est tarte au sucre. So, and this is a recipe from my sister-in-law, Carolyn. So, merci, Carolyn. It reminds me of pecan pie because it's a pie and it's got a filling, and you can put pecans in it if you want. David doesn't like pecans or nuts, so we're going to skip that step. I made the pie crusts that I did for Thanksgiving. So I did those yesterday, and they've been chilling in the refrigerator so the butter doesn't melt, right? Right. And it makes 2. It's enough for 2. So we've got our tart pan, and I've got a pie plate. Tart pan. Oh. So we're going to start by making the filling, set that aside, and then roll out each of the pie crusts. Oh no! So we're going to start. We have 2 cups of brown sugar. 2 cups. And 3 tablespoons of flour.
Can we put that together?
Let me start it.
But
I will let you help, but you have to let me start it, please, okay?
But I'm going to start, and you can do the rest.
Oh, it's been like this lately. Let me get it started because there's a lot of puffy flour on top. So let me start mixing it together, and then I'll let you take over, okay?
Yeah, because you're not going to break this spatula.
I'm not going to break this spatula. I don't know if I mentioned I busted a spatula while, I think it was it when we were making Papa's chocolate cream pie for Thanksgiving?
Yeah!
Yeah, I was smoothing out something and just, it snapped. So, now we're just gonna add the rest of our ingredients. We've got 2 beaten eggs. We have not yet. We have a can of evaporated milk. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we did a lot of Christmas baking, not as much as I used to do in New Jersey because I used to hand out baked goods as gifts also. But we did make gingerbread cookies. So I'll throw in some video of those. Next batch of gingerbread in the oven. 2 came out already. They're pretty good. Here's about half of our decorated cookies. My artistry is astounding, I know. But they're really tasty. And we made cinnamon rolls for breakfast, which is something that I started doing when we moved down here. So we did that, and since we didn't have anywhere to go on Christmas Eve, because last year we saw Uncle Raymond and Aunt Christy and her family. So I was able to do the cinnamon rolls during the day on Christmas Eve and not have to worry about it at night. I think last year I didn't get to make the dough until after we got home, so I was up till like midnight doing it, and it wasn't as much fun. So this year it was definitely way more relaxed. I am in the process of making cinnamon rolls, batch 1. We're doing classic and chocolate. In the past, I've done chocolate and red velvet, but we're gonna go classic this time. I'm doing that one first. We got yeast, we got melted butter, we've got egg yolks, and all our dries. So, yeah, we're gonna get mixing while I watch the season finale of Holiday Baking Championship. Now we have both doughs proofing in my oven. It's got a cool proofing setting. So the one on the left is the regular one. We did that first. You can see it's a little bigger. And now we have our chocolate chip one. We have our first dough out. It is nicely doubled in size. I've got a big working space, some Play-Doh over there. So I'm gonna turn this out, roll it out to a 10 by 18, and I've got our filling. There's the chocolate one, here's the more cinnamony one, and yeah. All right, this is all rolled out. Then there's a stick of softened butter. There's number 2. Spread all over it, and this is a mixture of brown sugar and cinnamon, and I'm about to roll it up and then slice it up. Here we have it rolled and sliced. All right, here is our second dough. It's nice and chocolatey. Everything's the same on this except the filling has a little less cinnamon, but some chocolate chips. Here are the pre-final products, obviously regular and chocolate. I'm gonna cover these. Now it's about 4 on Christmas Eve. Put them in the fridge overnight. Take them out when we get up in the morning, and they've got to rise for a couple hours, and then we'll bake them and put icing on them, and they'll be delicious. So looking forward to that. Christmas morning is here, and here is a final product. The icing is just went on, so it'll melt, but okay, we're gonna dig in. Merry Christmas.
For this,
Here I use my silicone mat so I know how big I'm rolling this out. I'll save some. Take my rings off. I got a new marble rolling pin.
I want to help you roll
It's
it.
very heavy, from Aunt Christy and Uncle Raymond. So this is going to be great on pastries. So I'm excited to get to use it right away. Let's grab one.
Can I have the pool? Can I have that pool?
No, sorry, kiddo. It's got flour in it, and I need it.
So use your extra new rolling pin.
We'll use our new rolling pin. All right. So the marble rolling pin should hopefully keep the dough cooler so the butter won't melt, as Evelyn has pointed out. I guess that's good. It's not super pretty, but hopefully we can get it. Let's do the pie plate first.
Okay, and then the pie pan.
Not as easy to work with as the last time I made this, but it'll do. Make a little crust there.
I'm helping you.
Oh, thank you. Not too much though. Alright, and here is pie crust number 2. Oh, and something else I made was my first sourdough loaf. And it came out very tasty. I really like this rolling pin.
Me too.
Let me have that for a second. I think that's going to be perfect. Oh, and the sourdough starter that I made, gosh, it took forever. It looked really horrible. But I'm keeping it alive, and I'm feeding it, and I shared it with Aunt Christy. Not yet. I have to make sure it's in the center.
Yeah, and I'm going to fold it, okay? I'm going to help you fold it.
Okay,
Yeah.
just a little bit. And I'm going to use the starter. I took some out, and I'm going to use it in my English muffins. So we'll see how that comes out tomorrow.
How can we fold them?
I'm just going to fold it down so you can see the top of the pan like that. Okay? Yeah. No, I already did that side. So this should be good. It's a little thinner on this side, but it's okay. Don't touch too much. And then Christmas morning was great. We spent the morning just opening gifts and eating cinnamon rolls. And then she was pooped, took a nap, and then we spent the afternoon. We Zoomed with some people. We played with our gifts. It was very nice. Whoa, look at you go! Wow, little adventurer. They match your slippers.
But this is a mini one.
Yeah.
We're not going to go as far.
No, we won't go far. You just know how to ride a scooter. You're so clever.
I just know how to do it.
I know. The first time you've been on one.
Like that.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah, but my scooter was so I did that,
Yeah.
but that was a good idea.
Oop.
I got on the gas a little.
That's okay. Yeah, move it to the middle of the sidewalk.
Like this.
Yep.
That's perfect.
And you can even use the handles to turn which way you want to go. So on Christmas afternoon, we got to play with our toys. Evelyn got a lot of Play-Doh and construction stuff and puzzles and unicorn stuff. You got a croquet set. That was fun. We might set that up this afternoon, and
You can do it outside.
when we can play it outside. I'm always unsure of how much to pour when I do two pies at the same time, or cakes for that matter. Careful. I know you're excited to be on video now, but we still are careful.
I'm having fun. There you go.
Oh, well, the hippo's knocked over. He's sleeping.
I go wake him up.
Okay.
The hippo is looking at me. The hippo was looking at me
This way.
I was the hippo.
Yay! All right, so that's just gonna bake for 35 to 40 minutes at 375. And then I think we let it cool and we'll chill it. So we check back in with you in a little bit. Here's our finished sugar pies. They have the bubbles that I always seem to get with them, but they're gonna be super yummy. Going for the pie one. Mmm. So we are celebrating New Year's by eating our sugar pie and watching some more Bob's Burgers and Schitt's Creek. Should be an exciting night. How's the pie?
Delicious.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's all good.
All right, here. Mmm. Mmm.
I told you I'm not a liar.
It's delicious and sugary, and it's a pie. So, you want in on this?
No.
Happy New Year.
Nope. Happy New Year.
All right. Well, here's the 2021 being better than 2020. That's all I got.
Yep. Fair enough.
Until next time.